Alright everybody, today we're going to be working on this new project I got. This is it's a Gravely LI according to tag. I haven't dug into what year it is, but I do know the mag that was on it, it was pretty dead. Points was pretty well rotted in it, so I got a new mag on it now, and hopefully I get this bag on it, I can try to get it to start. I know last summer I was trying to get this to run, but it had some weird timing issue where whenever you try to start it, it would go and backfire, and if you try to use a rope with a starter, the regular starter pulley, you'd snap that rope every time. And same with the strap on the electric starter clutch it's got on it now. But hoping I can go with a screwdriver here and try to set the timing. We'll see where it is now with this mag on there. Yeah, I can't even tell what number is on that fan shroud, so oxidized. But that's something I'll probably dig into off camera and find what it is. Right. Right now I'm just watching. I can't really bring you all over to see how far the timing's off. Okay. So I need to knock that over that way more. Let me find my impact. There's the big hammer, that'll work. Try right there. Because it was really off before. And I've already done some messing with it to kind of guesstimate. What? Should be firing right there. Right there's that top dead center starting to go down. What in the world is wrong with this? Grab a pen light real quick. See if I can see how far down. So that's the beginning of compression stroke here. And I think it's 180 out. That is odd. I guess that mag, when it got rebuilt, it got put in, button got put in backwards. Yeah, that's exactly why I double check it. Yeah, I would show you all what I'm trying to do, but pretty much I'm watching the piston move up and down in that bore and trying to time the impulse of the magneto to right when it starts going down again. Because the closest you can get it to where it starts heading downward, but not where it's coming up, the more power you're going to get out of it. Compared to if you just let it spark later as it's going down. I know a lot of people will set it for what is it? They'll set it for like 1/8 of an inch. The piston will have to travel 1/8 of an inch down to go in impulse. I get this off, I'll double check real quick. I might be able to just spin it 180 degrees and throw it back on. No? It is definitely impulsing correctly.
Don't tell me to start it.
Okay. So that starter clutch is starting to do bad starter clutch veins. Alright, coming up on that went too far actually. Can't spin it back. Let's try this again. So I really don't want it to snap the last starter belt I got. And if I want to hook up the electric start, I gotta go and try to dig out a chain out of the back of the truck. And even then I'm probably gonna have to cut it to length. Snap that. That is really early. Oily. Okay, I need to back it or advance it just a tiny bit this way. And don't need to go much either. There will do. Valve closed. I think that's about a 16th right there. Right there's intake valve open. It's closed. It's making compression. It's at top dead center, going down, down, down. Yeah, that's about like an eighth. So it can use it even more than what I gave it. Give it a little more. Needless to say, this one is one that's going to be sold here this spring anyway. Let me see that again. Intake's open. And the intake valve looks good. Got a good seat ring on it. That should be perfect. I'll have to go grab my dielectric grease and put on this stuff here real quick before I try to start it. And I'm gonna try to use the drill and do it that way. Yeah, probably should check the oil. What's in there? It says it's got something. It smells like oil. Don't smell like fuel. Other than broken dipstick, so I gotta. Yeah, it's full, which is where it's a broken dipstick. And so I have to go rob one off of something, or go and weld that one up real quick, 1 or 2. Probably just buy a little bit of jig weld in the morning and do it that way. And you're on there. No, let you grease. See if I got any. Yeah, I got that guys. No, I'm out of stuff too. Yeah, if you use a little dielectric grease in here, you can actually keep it from corroding as badly. Compared to if you don't use it at all. And given how corroded some of this stuff is, I say it needs all of it. Because God knows when it last had any love and care. Because if I remember right, this one, it quite literally came out of the field that had another tractor on top of it. And the tractor that was on top of it was half crushed. I don't really have good. Well, there's only one way to find out if the carb's any good. Also, this one, they don't have straps on the handlebar or even exhaust. My guess is it's going to be pouring fuel from somewhere. Oh, that's good. should have known that came off. Oh yeah, that one don't even have choke. That was definitely parts being carburetor that I threw on it. So throttle work? It does. Fast backwards. And it's constantly leaking fuel, so that's great. It'll leak right on the nice drill. I don't think it's going to start, but there's the ever so slight chance. That nut might have to be changed first. And I'll clean that up real quick with the angle grinder. I'll show you real quick. I don't know how well I can get it to focus, but that little nub is keeping that socket from getting on all the way. But I'll dress it up real quick with angle grinder. Away from the gas. That should be fine. That nut needs replacing, but he'll be alright. I'm drawing any fuel up. Yeah, that fuel leaking out of the carb now, so that's an improvement. Boom, dry. Let's see if I got my bathing bottle. Yeah, I got my bathing bottle. What was that? Oh, nice. That'll be great in the tractor. Mystery oil. Mr. Fuel. But once I get that bolt in there, I can just drip a little gas in the hole and see if it'll cough. pretty much none of it made it in the hole. I can see it for now. Alright, so pull on it, it gives it less fuel. Just spin it a while. Not blowing up fuel pressure either. I might have to go and get the starter for this, or to go grab that starter chain for this. If I do that, this is going to be another video. But since I'm going to do that, I might as well find me a little piece of sandpaper. Here's what it is. Uh, 1963. '63 according to that fan housing, if that would be correct for it. Look at the bolts. I mean, it's quite possible it's the right one because it's definitely been beat just like the rest of the tractor. Just had an exhaust wells on it with the wrong rod and snapped the exhaust off. Well, that's going to do it for this one. Here, off camera, I'll go and try to build up another carb and find a chain. We'll try that on the next video. So stay tuned.